3 days of testing at the Pertamina Mandalika International Street Circuit came to a close on Sunday and brings an end to the 2022 pre-season. Pol Espargaro goes into the opening round of the year as the Premier Class's fastest rider thanks to a 1:31.060. The Repsol Honda man admitted afterwards that he's never felt so fast and looks a real race contender on the revamped RC213V. It wasn't such smooth sailing on the other side of the Honda garage, with Marc Marques hitting the deck at turn 2, but he still managed to claim 9th on the combined timesheets. In LCR there was also a crash for Aleix Marques, while Taka Nakagami put in 91 laps as he tested out a different chassis. P2 went away of Fabio Quartararo, with the reigning world champion just 100th off the pace. A late flying lap from Franco Morbidelli saw him take P4 to complete a good round of time attacks for Yamaha, while the Italian changed to a new front fork on his M1, which has a different layout in the carbon. The Iwata factory were also spotted with Aprilia style wings during the day. Luca Marini failed to improve on his lap time from yesterday, but it was still good enough to see him claim P3 overall. The VR46 rider isn't the only GP22 inside the top 10, with Pecco Bagnaia and Johann Zarco also present as Ducati got through a mountain of work in Mandalika. The big testing news from the Bologna Bullets is that their longer exhaust, nicknamed the didgeridoo, hasn't worked as well as they would have liked, with the feeling being they might have better success elsewhere. Aprilia have ended the test with both their riders sitting comfortably inside the top 10. Aleix Espargaro is better placed in P4 while Maverick Vinales is in P8. Both riders completed 20-lap race simulations in the afternoon, while there were 2 different chassis fitted to the RSGPs as they looked to find the right setup. Suzuki's Alex Rins continues his encouraging form to post the 7th best time of the pre-season, while also managing to try out different chassis for the GSX-RR. The Spaniard was the only rider from the Hamamatsu factory on track on Sunday, with Joan Mir struck down by food poisoning. We wish the 2020 world champion a speedy recovery. Despite not having a rider finish inside the top 10, there have been plenty of positive noises coming out of KTM as they feel they've made a step forwards over the past 3 days on Lombok. A new aero package and a modified tail exhaust were still being tested on the RC16 as they bid to get it race ready for the season opener in Qatar. That's a wrap from the official Mandalika Test, with MotoGP's long-awaited return to Indonesia a resounding success with riders and locals. Thankfully, we won't have to wait quite as long for the next visit, with the island nation hosting the second round of the 2022 championship. Before then, though, it's all eyes on Losail for round 1. That takes place on the opening weekend of March. Make sure you stay tuned to MotoGP.com for all the latest news and build up to the Qatar GP.